I don't know. And I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just being honest with you. You know, this is where I'm at. This is who I am. And I know once she's gone and it's all gone, it's going to be easy peasy, you know, out of sight, out of mind. But right now, you know, it's like being in a candy store and telling, you know, a kid they can't have any candy. I'm going to put you in the middle of the candy store as you can see it all and they're all going to be eating it around you, but you can't have any. That's where I'm at. You know, it's all around me and I can't have it. And I'm not going to, like I said, deprive her. I love you guys and I know you're my friends and you'll be kind to me. But I'm just telling you what I think I'm going to do. I don't know why I'm asking. You know, when you're this old, it's like I'm not asking anybody to tell me what to do. I know what I should do and I know what I'm going to do. So there it is, you guys.
I wake up in the morning with a smile on my face, feeling thankful for the love and the happiness we chase. Sun is shining brightly, sky so blue and clear. With every
Okay, well, you're gonna have to excuse the way I look. I don't know, it's almost 4 in the afternoon. I've been running around. We did Uber for a couple hours and went grocery shopping. And I took my granddaughter out for boba and we drove the car through the car wash. And I know I just drove it through because I know somebody's going to complain about that. I drove it through right before we went on vacation because I hadn't washed it in a couple weeks. It was filthy. And then when we went camping, and then when you go on a road trip like that, your car gets a lot of bugs all over the front on the windshield, and at being at the beach, it was nasty, and I can't stand it when it's filthy. I can't drive it around when there's bird poop on it and stuff like that. So, and like I said, it's an SUV. It's harder for me to wash it at home. It takes like an hour. I got to drag all the stuff out. I don't have the time, to be honest with you. I can drive it through in 3 minutes for $8, you know, and $8 is not a big deal to me. So if I was struggling, and I can understand people getting upset, but it's not a big deal. So it's worth the $8. My time is worth $8, the hour that it would take. And so I don't know why I feel like I need to explain it. I just know, when you're on YouTube, you get people that complain about anything. I can do a video about something just wonderful and uplifting, and they'll see something in the background that bothered them, or they don't like what I'm eating, or you know what I mean? They won't say anything nice about the video. They'll just think of the one thing that upset them and they'll comment on that. It's part of, being on YouTube. And I know when I stroll around on YouTube, and I watch so many different videos now, and I always am surprised at the comments that some of these people get, that they even allow it. Because like you guys that have been here for a while know I just don't allow it. If it starts off negative, I'm like, poof, you're gone, because it's my happy place. I come here to connect with my friends and to share my story. And it's like, if anybody's going to come here to be nasty or negative, I'm 63. I ain't got time for it. And I'm not going to go back and forth or anything like that. It's just like, nope, they don't want to be here. They're just here to be mean. And I don't want to listen to it. So I delete them right away. I don't even think about it. But I think the reason that a lot of these other channels allow it is because it's good for the algorithms, and they have way more subscribers than I do, and they're probably making a lot of money. So good for them. It's not worth it to me, the negativity. I'm not at that point where you know what I mean? I am trying to build my channel and it's going okay, but I'm not going to allow trolls to hang out or anything like that. So I'm fine with deleting negative comments and negative people. I wish I could do that in real life, but anyway, I realized, because I give shout outs all the time to channels that I like throughout, the months that I've been doing this. And I always come across new channels that I just love. And this young lady, and I can say young because she's in her 50s, so she's younger than me, Tracy West, from Life in the Wild West, spelled WYLDE, Wild West. just love her channel. I think I've spoke about her before, but I don't know if I put a link to her, which I will. I'll do that in this description because I just adore her. She's precious. Her channel is wonderful, and she just got a lot of good stuff to say, and she's good at it. You know, some people are just good at YouTube, and she's artistic, and I like the way she films things, and I subscribe to her because I feel like I can learn from her. So I really enjoy her channel. I hope you guys will check her out. It was through her that I've met other ladies like Emmy from the #1 Ladies Club, who I also adore. She's just so sweet and uplifting. And I'm finding that most of the channels of us more mature women, women over 50, they're all that way. They're all, I just love their channels, and I'm coming across more and more, you know, I'm connecting with them, and I need to make a whole link or list of links, because I'm sure a lot of my subscribers are in that same demographic and would probably appreciate it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave some links, because there's a lot, and I'll forget all their names right now because I'm just now thinking of this. I should have thought about it beforehand and written it all out, but I don't work like that. So I'll leave a description. I'll leave it in the description. Check the description, and you'll find a list of beautiful ladies that are over 50 that just, they got a lot to say. You know, women our age got a lot to say. We've got a lot of wisdom that comes with older age. I don't want to say old age, but you know what I'm talking about. And they're all different. Some of them are married, some are divorced, some are widowed, some are working still, unretired, and they're all different, and they're all just lovely, and I'm really enjoying them so much. So, but yeah, Tracy especially, and Emmy from the #1 Ladies Club, just beautiful. And I'm excited because they're going to be doing a collaboration tomorrow, I believe, and I'm going to try and watch you guys, because that, or you gals, because I think that's going to be a hoot. But I've been busy, you know, since we've gotten back from vacation. I've had grandkids here every day, which I love. I look forward to it because it's summer, and I knew, you know, they would be available. So I've had them here, and with my granddaughter being here, that was one of the main reasons she wanted to come down here this summer, is to hang out with her cousins. So we want to have them over as much as possible. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been busy, and you know, a lot more going on, a lot of energy. And I'm still trying to work. Like I said, I went back to work the first night after we got back, and it was dead. So, and the weekends are dead. So I went out today for lunch. I'm home for a couple hours, and then I'm going to go back out for dinner. I took my granddaughter with me, and she was a lot of help. She was fun. And, you know, we ran errands afterwards. So it's just nice to have company. And I'm just enjoying this time. And, I'm trying to also get back on my diet, my way of eating. And so I'm a little more tired because I started eating sugar, and you guys know how toxic that is. It has just messed me up because I was doing so good. It's like, why? But like I said, I'm like a child. You know, if I don't have that stuff around, I'm fine. But I knew I would, you know, I would feel like I was cheated if I didn't have some. And we went camping, and of course I indulged, and now I'm paying the price. And it's not easy. It's not easy giving it up again. I have to go through the whole process. And so I'm trying, but I got to be honest with you guys, I'm still consuming sugar. I mean, I can go all day, and I'm eating my meat and protein, high fat, eggs and all that stuff. But then at night, like last night, we watched a movie. We sat in bed, and we used her laptop, and we watched Pretty in Pink, which is so nice to have grandkids that appreciate those movies now. So we watched that together, and I had made her an Oreo milkshake, and I made myself some tea. And then I had a milkshake after my tea. I know. I have no willpower. I have no willpower. So I thought, what can I do? How am I going to get through it this time? So I went and bought some more beef jerky, because those were the things I used last time. I used beef jerky. I ate a lot of like sausage and bacon, which you normally don't eat a lot of that when you're doing carnivore, because those aren't the best. They're good for getting you over the hump, but you would, steak is better. And I bought a bunch of steaks, which is expensive, but for this period of time, I need them because that's my preference. And I want to do this. So I bought a bunch of steak and, beef jerky, the sugar free. I'm sorry about that. I ran out of room on my camera. I've been filming everything, trying to film, like B-roll and backup videos and stuff that I can use. And so I've got way more on my camera and my phone, and I have to make room so I can actually film. Anyway, where was I? I was talking about the carnivore diet. I'm trying to get back on track. And it's hard. It's a lot harder this time. But like I've said a million times, it is the best way of eating I've ever tried in 63 years. It is no other way of eating has made me feel this good, has helped me lose weight, given me energy, and gotten rid of all my pain. So I am going to stick to this. I've done every diet. You name a diet, and I bet you I've done it. No matter how obscure it is, name a diet, and I'll be like, yeah, I did that one. I did that one. I'm sure it's in the hundreds, the different diets that I've tried. And, you lose weight with some of them. Not all of them, but some of them. But none of them made me feel as good as carnivore did. Carnivore made me feel amazing. And I can't even explain it. Other carnivores know. You get this clean feeling. Your head is clear. Your mind is sharp. You get the energy. You sleep good. No indigestion problems. No heartburn. No flatulence. No constipation. No diarrhea. None of that. None of that crap. And it's amazing that it made me feel so good. And like I said, the best part was no pain. No pain. No pain. No pain. Not an ounce of pain. No pain, and I had a lot of pain before, and I have pain now just from consuming sugar. So I know I've got to give it up. I have to. I can't even do it in moderation because even in moderation, I still have, because that's what I'm doing now. It's not like I'm just eating cookies and cakes all day. I'm pretty much doing carnivore 90% of the time. It's just like last night, I caved and I had a small shake, maybe a scoop of ice cream is what I had, but that was more than enough to, cause the inflammation. And I've been having fresh fruit, which it still has sugar in it. And so here's my dilemma. It's like I really need to get rid of the pain, and I need to up my energy back to where it was. And so, no, it's locked. You guys can't come in. I'm filming. I can hear you. They're right outside the door. Anyway, yeah, I want to feel that good again. And so I need to get back on track. But the reason that I did so well on it initially is because it was just me and my husband here. We had nothing in the house that I couldn't have. So it was easy. But now my granddaughter's here. And she eats those foods, so we bought things for her. And she eats pretty healthy, honestly. She loves fresh fruit. So we have a lot of fresh fruit. She's a vegetarian, and she doesn't eat a lot. Well, you've seen her, she weighs like 80 pounds. But we're trying to put weight on her this summer. Her mom was hoping that she would eat, because she doesn't eat a lot. So we're trying to get her to eat more. So that's why we bought more foods that she would enjoy. And like I said, we bought a lot of fruits and vegetables and that kind of stuff for her to have her sandwiches. But I'm tempted. We cut up watermelon, and watermelon is one of my absolute favorites. And it's just sitting there in the fridge, in a bowl, cut up, fresh. And it was an amazing watermelon. So the problem I'm having is it's going to be here for the next month, because I'm not going to deprive my granddaughter, So I don't know. Should I just continue watching it, and allowing myself to have some, and then when she leaves, get back on the saddle, or is that what they say? Back in the saddle, on the saddle. Anyway, get back to doing it, because it's really hard when it's around. I don't know. But in the meantime, I want to feel good. I feel good. Honestly, I still feel pretty good. I feel way better than I ever did before I started the carnivore diet, because I am still eating, the majority of my meals are meat, and I am not indulging. I'm not having like fast food or cookies or anything. It's mainly the ice cream and the fruit that I've been having. And those are the biggest culprits, because they, sugar, it's still a form of sugar, and that's how it's affecting me. It's causing a little bit of brain fog, not like it was before, and it's causing the inflammation. But it's like, because I know me and I know how hard I'm struggling. Should I just wait and go back when she leaves? Or, I'm trying. I've been trying since I got back home. I've been trying to just go full carnivore, but I have no willpower. I have no willpower. Obviously, I mean, it took me 63 years to do this, and I've had lap band surgery. So it's not a matter of saying you just need to do. If I could have just done those things, this wouldn't be an issue. I mean, I'm the problem, and I cannot have it around. I absolutely cannot have it around. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna just keep being, good during the day, 90% of the time, and just not freak out. The main thing is, I don't want it to feel any worse. The pain has subsided somewhat, because I'm not eating as much sugar as I did like when we were on vacation, apparently, because the pain isn't as bad. It was really bad the day that we got home, and the next day it was the worst. But it seems to have subsided a little bit, because I've been eating a lot more meat, high protein, high fat. So I don't know. And I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just being honest with you. This is where I'm at. This is who I am. And I know once she's gone and it's all gone, it's going to be easy peasy, out of sight, out of mind. But right now, it's like being in a candy store and telling, a kid they can't have any candy. I'm going to put you in the middle of the candy store, as you can see it all, and they're all going to be eating it around you, but you can't have any. That's where I'm at. It's all around me, and I can't have it. And I'm not going to, like I said, deprive her. She needs it. She needs to put on some weight. So, I don't know. Tell me, well, no, I don't even know if I would just tell me what you think, because I know a lot of you, you're either going to chastise me or tell me, I love you guys, and I know you're my friends, and you'll be kind to me. But I'm just telling you what I think I'm going to do. I don't know why I'm asking. When you're this old, it's like, I'm not asking anybody to tell me what to do. I know what I should do, and I know what I'm going to do. So there it is, you guys. I'm just thinking out loud. So how long did I talk? Oh my God. That's 8 minutes on this one and 9 minutes on that one. And I'm pushing the limits. Anyway, what did I say at the beginning of this? I want to share these links with these other wonderful ladies that I think you guys will really appreciate. So be sure and check them out in the description. Yeah, go look at them, because they're all just, I'm sure you're going to connect with some of them, if not all of them. Because, like I said, women my age, we got a lot to talk about, and we got some stuff to say. So yeah, check them out. Anyway, I got to get ready. I got to make us dinner. I'm going to go back out and do Uber, and yeah, hopefully I'll have a better night than I did today. I did get some orders though, so it wasn't a complete wash, but oh well, Wednesdays and Thursdays are my better days. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.